signature move, and now King Roberts waking him up. Counter. These guys are not letting anybody hit a finisher.
I mean, and a lot of the time, you know, it's like saying, hey, would you let him hit a finisher? I know I would.
I would.
But hey, it is what it is.
I'm still waiting for Matthew Crash to hit that finisher move. We've been waiting for that that future shock, the future shock DDT, but he has not done it yet.
And you just gotta know it's coming, though. You just have to know it's coming.
That future shock DDT plants your head right into the ground like a damn plant.
That's the closest thing to doing a headstand that you'll ever see.
You talking about them RVD style DDTs where you were literally standing on your head.
Exactly. May as well have been doing a handstand. Yeah.
And hopefully I didn't put too much peppermint in the Holiday Horror Arena.
Well, I don't think you put too much peppermint in it. I actually think that the ring and all of that, I think it's really good. I think it looks great.
Now King Roberts in a backdrop from the top of the steel cage, and King Roberts should have climbed up, but did not. Thank you. I was hoping I wouldn't put too much peppermint. You know, we got candy cane ring posts and snowflake turnbuckles.
Right. And that's cool with me. I'm cool with that. Yeah.
Drop kick.
And right here, you see, like I said, you see, King Roberts getting it taken to him right here, but it is what it is, man. You know, he'll come up. I mean, I just feel like King Roberts is gonna come through and be able to take care of business right here, and if he's not able to, I'll be very surprised. But like I said, since he's won the championship, he's not faltered not one bit. So I would have to say he's going to be able to take care of business here.
Absolutely. Look at that, catching the kick and spinning around, hitting him with a clothesline. Shades a good old DDP when he used to do that in WCW. But not expecting that. Future shock. Future shock DDT maybe. No, regular DDT.
And we thought we were going to see it there. We thought we were going to see some of that future shock DDT, but that may be enough to get him to the top and over the top of the cage. I may have gone to the cage and tried to escape there because if you hit him, you might wake King Roberts up, and you get exactly what you're getting right here. Smashed off the cage and fucked up.
King Roberts on Dream Street, but fighting his way out of that corner.
That's what you got to do. You got to hope that King Roberts knows that. I mean, like I said, he's a guy that knows where he is at all times, and he just, I just don't see him not being able to come out of this one.
Absolutely. I really don't know why that regular DDT is finished. It's supposed to be the Wizard of Oz and the Future Shock DDT.
Seriously, nigga, the Wizard of Oz, nigga.
Wizard of Oz that needed to face the neck breaker. King Roberts pulling down Matthew Crash. Snapmare takeover and now a chin lock. Matthew Crash to get out of that one.
Yeah.
And there's another DDT, shades of Jake the Snake Roberts.
Gotta absolutely love it, ladies and gentlemen.
Matthew Crash is up there at the top of the cage. King Roberts climbing up after him and pulls him down on a backdrop. And King Roberts should have went for the climb there, but he decided to hit a neck breaker. And our Andrew will catch
him. I definitely would have gone for it, but
hit him with that Triple H spine buster. Now King Roberts making his way up the steel cage, but Matthew Crash back up. Takes a backhand to the face like a hoe. Climbs up after King Roberts.
It's that he has become.
And another backdrop from the very top. And down goes both men. Now Matthew Crash climbing up. No time to catch your breath. You gotta just climb. Kick to the face of King Roberts. Crashes up.
Sometimes what you gotta do.
Oh, elbow to the face. I thought he was gonna get backdrop down. Crashes up and crashes out.
And crash is gonna be, and in typical fashion, like you said, you just never know what's gonna happen here, ladies and gentlemen.
Crashes the new King of the Cage champion. Caught King Roberts with an elbow right to the nose.
And it's not a whole lot you can do once that happens, ladies and gentlemen.
And thank you, whoever is bosses. I think Tubby Emo is pretty fucking sick. Tubby Emo is amazing. And I am subscribed. Why? What a match. And Matthew Crash is gonna walk out of here King of the Cage champion.
You just gotta love it, ladies and gentlemen.
Never pinned him, but he didn't have to in that match. And now, ladies and gentlemen,
I mean, that's what you gotta. I mean, that's what you expect. That's what you almost come to expect, though. When you're able to, when you see matches like that, they often end with, oh, who the hell? I mean, that was Night Vamp. But, they often end with the little, you know.
Oh, what is this?
They often end with the, they often begin and end with a bit of pretty rather abruptly, I guess you'd say. And right now we see Night Vamp. I don't know if he's getting out of it or is this something that's saying his ass is gonna be going into it, but we'll see soon.
Well, he just woke up. We've been waiting for Night Vamp for the longest time. And if you haven't seen the video trailer, then you have missed out. And there's no time to play it because this is an Inferno match, and he's woken up. He's ready to come out to the ring. I don't know what Azrael is going to be able to do. I don't know what he's going to do. I don't know. If I'm him, I'm going to just keep kicking him in the legs and try to drop toe hold him so where his face lands in the fire. And he's uglier than he already is.
Exactly. I mean, I don't know. Like, we've not seen anything from Night Vamp. All we know is that he is formerly Jay Awesome. So, it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. We'll just have to see what happens here. And like I said, we got some good stuff coming in the new year for you here on WGCW. And I really wish that we could make this thing work like the storyline mode work a little bit better. But the way that universe works. But so things could happen the way that they should. But it doesn't.
You know what?
Doesn't want to do it sometimes.
If I'm Azrael, I'm gonna have a towel or something that I can light on fire and just throw it in his face and say I burned him and then jump out of there as quick as possible.
Exactly.
You throw some clothes at somebody, they're gonna catch it. It's just a reaction. They see it coming, they're gonna catch it. Unless some draws fly through there, then they're probably just gonna side it. But you know what I'm saying? Now the original promo for that sleeping in the coffin thing was I had the camera in the coffin and he's supposed to get out and throw somebody in it, but I mean, who the hell is he gonna throw in it? He ain't been in a match yet. So he was supposed to throw somebody in it and then slam the coffin, and I wanted to have the camera in the coffin looking up at him as he slammed it down, but it wouldn't have made no sense because it'd be like, okay, what the fuck is he throwing in the thing? Yeah. What the hell?
Yeah.
Absolute crazy silence.
And you see
That's a little
coming
freaky.
to the ring. How the hell does he have number one? How the fuck does he have horns? And number two, how the hell does he already have a title in this bitch?
He doesn't have the title. He's just bringing the title down to the ring.
Okay. And he's fighting, and he's actually wrestling for this one, though, correct?
Yeah, they're both wrestling for this title. This title was retired and brought back the Inferno Man Championship. And Night Vamp is dead silent. Like, what the hell? Like, there is no crowd. There is no music. There is just nothing but Vamp.
He has completely silenced everybody. And would you say anything if you were the crowd and this shadowy figure came out? I know I wouldn't.
Hell no, I don't want him looking at me.
Fuck that.
I'm gonna be quiet right now before we look at the announce table. Alright, he ain't looking. Yeah.
I know, right?
I'm sorry, this is not somebody I would want to see at 12 o'clock midnight when the ball drops.
No, hell no.
And let
if I saw him, I'd be getting the fuck out of wherever I was. I can tell you that much.
Letting that be your first vision of 2012. Yeah, it's not gonna be a good year.
No. My first vision of 2012. Can we get his fucking horns cut off? God damn it, Jay Awesome. Jay Awesome, can we get rid of the horns, please? Is that okay?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I've never been a fan of the horns, but this Inferno Man championship match is underway, and you see the refs lighting up the ring here. 385 degrees Fahrenheit. So I mean, you're already starting off in the pressure cooker.
Exactly.
Now, in this match, it's not traditional. You see the flame shooting up right there, right off the bat. It's not traditional Inferno Man match where you just throw them into the fire to win. Jay, it has to be 500 degrees Fahrenheit boiling to get them over and into the fire.
Okay.
So, not only do you burn and fry their ass, grill their ass, you gotta broil their ass.
You damn right.
We are already at 425 degrees Fahrenheit. Night Vamp is taking it straight to Osriel with the spears in the corner, but that one was sidestepped.
And so more or less what you're saying is you have to, it has to get up that high, and then you gotta set them on fire. Yeah. Or you just have to pin them when it's that high.
Well, once you set them on fire, the match is over.
Okay.
Once the degrees hits broiling, the highest it will go on your oven is when you can win the match. You see, nice German suplex. Look at the flames shoot up. We went from 425 to 466. Every time a huge impact move happens, you see like that, the flames shoot up higher than the ring ropes. I mean, really,
you just have to simply love it. And we're almost up to 500 degrees, ladies and gentlemen. This is that weak ass. It's damn near that weak ass Lil Wayne album. But it really should be yes, really should be 400 degrees, which is hotter than 500 degrees, which is Juvenile. And now we are up over 500 degrees, and we really don't know what's going on. Jay Awesome, I mean, Night Vamp could either take his first victory or his first loss. It's anybody's guess at this juncture, ladies and gentlemen, as Azrael is if you're going to have somebody, you're going to have a wizard to take down a vampire, and that is the perfect, I mean the absolute perfect fight to have going on, ladies and gentlemen. And here we are as they still continuing.
And flames died down, thankfully. I mean, you don't want to see nobody get burned, you don't want to get hurt, but I mean, that's the only way you can win the match. And it drops down
we want to see motherfuckers get burned alive in this bitch, yeah! Oh.
Okay. Well, Jay wants to see somebody get broiled. But
damn right.
You see Night Vamp driving that knee into the face of Osriel and trying to push him closer to those flames. Thankfully for Osriel, the flames did die down. Because if they had a shot up like they did just now, his face definitely would have been singed.
Exactly. Right here you see as they come out. I mean, as he comes through, it's just not a good look for Azrael here. It doesn't seem, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, not a good look for Night Vamp, because Night Vamp is actually taking a pretty good beating. But as you say, Azrael, he's not back down at all. He's going toe to toe with him. And yes, those horns were in his face, ladies and gentlemen. But hey,
that's right. I really wish I would take each one of them spiky motherfuckers out.
Yeah, but you know, he won't.
It is what it is. We are at 119 viewers for WGCW Holiday Horror. Thank you guys for watching again. We are on match number 7, the Inferno Man Championship match. Nice vertical suplex from Osriel on Night Vamp. Inferno. Oh! Night Vamp with a running super kick.
You just gotta wonder if that's gonna be enough to take him down or what.
I mean, right now Night Vamp has the upper hand on Azrael, but we'll see if he can keep it that way. I mean, he's so methodical. Like, he's taking a pretty good beating, but if you look at him, it's like he didn't. Like, he just it had no effect on him at all.
Exactly.
Like, he's been getting thrown around, suplexed around, but hasn't had any effect on him. And you see him, oh, nice counter DDT by Azrael. I thought he was gonna hit him with a spine buster or back body drop or something like that.
Of some sort, yes.
Yeah. Now, Night Vamp sending Azrael back into the corner, trying to keep him as close to those flames as possible. Nice unorthodox kick there from Night Vamp.
And right now it's already up to 490 degrees, ladies and gentlemen. So we really don't know what's going to happen here. If he hits another, if Night Vamp hits a move here, he could potentially set him on fire, and that could be the end of the match.
And look at that!
It could just as easy.
That's what I was talking about right there. You saw Azrael kind of doing the pee-pee dance, if you will, because he got singed in the corner. Once the flames are that high, you can't get near the ropes, you can't touch the turnbuckle,
That could literally be it, ladies and gentlemen.
Night Vamp trying to drag him over to the flames as Azrael's pulling away and able to break free, and it drops down to 445, but that spine buster puts it right back to 457.
Right here,
fighting up with a hook.
I really thought that was gonna be it right there, ladies and gentlemen. As I really thought that it was gonna be it because he had him in the corner when it was at 500 degrees. I really don't know what I don't know what happened there. I mean, do you have to body slam him right in the flames or what?
You have to throw him over the top rope and literally directly into the fire.
Okay, so that makes a lot of sense to me now. I know exactly.
There's a nice counter and a spine buster. Night Vamp right now, Jay, is on fire as he has him up. Look, Emerald Fusion, a page out of Evgeny Boudreaux's book.
And that could literally be it, ladies and gentlemen, as the flames have gone up to 491 degrees. So if we're able to get, if he hits
what the hell is this? What the hell was that? Some type of backbreaker to floop-de-doo to pedigree. What the hell was that?
That is it. That's what I think if you ask me, damn it.
And Night Vamp with a fisherman suplex. A vertical fisherman suplex. And look at him. He's just standing there over his opponent. Azrael with a nice dragon screw takedown. And then we're down to 475 every time the flames go down. Oh, wait a minute. Azrael setting him up. Pedigree. No, countered and a back body drop.
And right now we only at 475 degrees, but after that back body drop, we could definitely be over that.
Set him up again. Crucifix backbreaker. Floop-de-doo backbreaker into a pedigree. And did you see how high the flames just shot up, Jay?
I mean, with that into the pedigree, I really don't know. That is a ridiculous move, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm about to go commentate from the 10th row because it's too damn hot right here ringside.
I mean, I'm already up there. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm done. So
Night Vamp throws his opponent into the fire, and he's on fire. His ass is on fire. Literally, his ass. Somebody needs to put this shit out. Your new Infirmament champion. Put him out, damn it. Somebody get out. He's smoking on the outside of the ring like a damn chief.
And here you can smell human flesh burning right here, ladies and gentlemen, and I don't know what's going on.
They finally put a whoa, what the fuck is that burning shit at the top of the damn thing? Hey, no, time to hell out. Pause, no. Stop the game. That shit ain't supposed to be up there with the Taker Cross. What the fuck is that, Vamp? I want answers. Night Vamp 19 in the channel. We want answers. And we want that shit right now.
Yeah.
That shit ain't supposed to be right there.
No.
Somebody highlight that bullshit. That's not supposed to. Look here, Vamp. Tired of your shit.
And Vamp has undoubtedly come to the ring with with his has undoubtedly come to the ring and given us a little bit of his own taste of just scaring the hell out of us, because that's what he did to me.
Look here, the ratings for that match. If people are going to be upset about the match, the ratings for that match is Night Vamp has 84. His overall is 84. I downloaded him. He had 100 everything. I put him to 84 because he'd never been in WGCW. Azrael is 87. So if you lose, you lose. Whoever role plays does not win. You can role play till the sun comes up. You just get your storyline. That doesn't mean you're gonna win. Whoever the AI says is gonna win is gonna win.
I mean, especially when you see me get my ass whipped on the regular, and I'm sitting here commentating. So how could you even?
Yeah, and JC Crimaldo, who lost the Hardcore Championship the first time in months, his rating is 93, and he lost to Franchise, whose rating is 85. So there shouldn't be any complaints or anything like that about who's winning at the time.
But there will be. But there always will be.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm getting my ass whipped. I've lost the last 3 matches in a row. You think I'm happy about that shit?
Matthew Crash rating is 87, and he beat King Robert's rating is 91.
Fucking Donovan Boyce can't be beat. Think I'm happy about that shit? Hell no.
There's no bias, or there's no storyline rigged, nothing. I have a plot for everybody who wins and loses. There's no storyline bias. There's no in-match bias.
There is no bias. Like I said.
Because Jay would be undefeated. So, you know.
Right.
He's commentating the show. Yeah. Alejandro Vendetta would be in the main event for the title, but Mannion is. So, there's no bias. And do I use AIM? Yes, I use AIM. Sometimes. I'm on Skype more than I'm on AIM. That is my aim. That or Lil Boy Sleep.
Hey, you know, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, we know we're gonna go through that. I thought the fact that me and Slim D are getting our asses whipped all over the place nearly every time we fight, you know, I thought that would be evidence. I mean, Rickman was like 2-13 before he got like his first winning streak. So I mean, I don't know. You're gonna have people complaining about it, so it is what it is. This ass kick rocks. So I get it. If you think we're cheap, I'd like to add a swag to that. And the burst. I don't know, like, I mean, you always got people that I'm crying about something. Stop fucking crying. Hell. D lost to a fisherman suplex 2 minutes into the match. You don't hear him crying that much. And we definitely didn't accuse Cece of them fucking us over.
If anything, that hindered my storyline, but I have a storyline for that, just in case. Prepare for the worst.
Yep, hope for the best, prepare for the worst. Because if we would have actually beat those guys, I mean, that would have made for a much better storyline, because that would have made for the return match. Now there is no return match.
We got Evgeny Boudreaux and Alejandro Vendetta here. Now, if you notice your guy's not on the match card tonight, it's simply because that's one of those situations where I just didn't know what to do with him. Like, I really want to use Liam in a lot of storylines, but I need him to win first.
Exactly.
And then Deja Vu's title match got pushed back because Tyler Starks would have had to do double duty. So,
yeah, it is what it is, right?
It is what it is. But see, that's the difference between an average E-Fed, a good E-Fed, and a great E-Fed. Average E-Fed has one storyline, and they make sure it's going to go the way they want it to go, no matter what.
Right.
A good E-Fed has a storyline that is going their way, but they don't like if it botches at the end, like somebody doesn't win or something, and then they gotta think of a whole new storyline because they didn't plan for plan B. And then a great E-Fed has plan A, B, C, and D. So I have scenarios for whoever wins, loses, disqualifies, counts out. I have scenarios for all those situations. And yes, Jay is co-commentating with me.
And yes, I have been taking.
And Jay Easy.
Yes, we have been taking ass whippings all across.
Damn right.
But hey, it is what it is. Like I say, can't get mad at it. Just gotta roll with it.
All right, now we have Vendetta, who's coming off of that loss to Ryan Mannion, taking on Evgeny Boudreaux's come off of a few losses.
Quite a few.
He hasn't been able to get anything going as of late. So who'd you get the edge to in this matchup?
Well, you know, I'm gonna have to give it to Boudreaux just because, you know, I'm not really a Boudreaux fan, but I mean, you can't really count that guy out. That guy is a fighter. So
yeah,
you have to.
You know, you gotta win sometime. You can't lose all the time.
And I mean, he's definitely trying to prove that you can, but I mean, you know, I don't think he loses this match here. It's just no way.
And if Evgeny hits that Emerald Fusion, he for sure will win the match. If he follows up with a pin, he can't get arrogant like he did the other day with King Mufa. Hit him with the Emerald Fusion and did not follow up. And then it cost him the match. Because Evgeny had King Mufa dead to rights last Wednesday.
He definitely did. He definitely had him dead to rights, but he just for whatever reason he didn't finish him off. And that seems, like I said, that seems to be the norm here in WGCW at times. Like sometimes they'll, well, I guess I'll say it this way. That seems to be the difference between the winners and the losers in WGCW. That the people that win, they tend to stay on their.
Oh, wait a minute! GTS out of nowhere.
You know, as I say, they tend to hit their big moves, stay on their opponents, and they tend to just keep on them. But those that don't win, you know, it's like they don't know exactly what to do at what time, and they don't stay on their opponents. So you know, it is what it is. We just have to hope that Alejandro Vendetta, we know that he does it. We know that he stays on top of his opponent at all times. So
yeah, Vendetta very methodical in the ring.
And so,
and very close to being in the main event.
Did come very close, and like I said, had it been scripted, truly scripted, Alejandro Vendetta would be in the main event, but it didn't work out that way. And like I said, we have to, well, not we, but CC has to think of these things and has to figure out what's going on and how this is going to work out and everything. And like I said, he puts a lot of work into it. So you know, it is if we don't, and like you said, there may not be a show on Wednesday, right? Unless the fans demand it. So if you want a show on Wednesday and you want to know the latest updates, you need to go to the Kill Feed Gaming site and demand it. I mean, we gotta hear some public outcry. We don't know what to do. We don't know what you guys like. We think you like us, but we don't know it. So if you want WGCW this week, hey, you know what to do.
On the farm, like, come on, WGCW, damn it! Know you're tired. Get your ass up.
Exactly. Or at least stop by and you know, stop by a lot. Stop by the chat. Stop by CC and just say, hey CC, how about some WGCW this weekend? And there you have it. That's crazy that like you said on Creative Story, they don't come out together though. That's absolutely nuts, but it is what it is.
I mean, you think they would have fixed that from what, 2010?
Yeah.
Now.
But hey, it's cool. I'm actually trying to learn how to do this shit myself. So yeah. Well, I will not be putting together my own e-fed, but I just want to do some weak ass storylines from time to time. Yeah.
What you call it?
I don't know. Monday Night Meltdown or some dumb shit like that.
I think that's what you call it. That's just flat.
I like Monday Night Meltdown, and I see what you're saying when you go through here and you say and you have to choose, and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
If you choose the wrong thing, it's gonna mess up the whole thing. And we're not to get off track, ladies and gentlemen, but I mean, this match is underway, and you do see that Alejandro Vanderlei
Emerald Fusion spiked him on his neck and does not go for the pinfall. I'm putting the mic down. What is he doing, Jay?
I don't know what he's doing, but like I said, in typical WGCW fashion, a lot of times that's what seems to happen. They seem to not want to go for that pin. So it is what it is.
Evgeny Boudreaux getting on the outside of the ring here, trying to buy himself a little time. But Alejandro Vendetta waiting on him. Boudreaux sends him into the corner, full head of steam, and runs right into a chokeslam right out of the corner from Alejandro Vendetta, and set him up and drops him kill switch. Flattened Boudreaux down into the mat, but he wisely rolls out of the ring to avoid the pin.
And I would say that definitely could do it, ladies and gentlemen, but I don't know. We just have to see.
Took a backbreaker from Evgeny. He should follow up with a pin, but he did not. Wrap around DDT, and Boudreaux busted open, ladies and gentlemen.
And he's busted wide open there and bleeding profusely, and you should see the blood coming down, trickling down his face.
And the viciousness of Vendetta going straight to that wound, and then taking the victory after going straight to that wound, busted him open and drove the fist right into the wound 3 times, and pins him for the count of 3. And Alejandro Vendetta is your victor in this match. He's about to hit the ref. What the hell's wrong with him?
I don't know why
this guy is disturbed.
But Alejandro Vendetta has always been that way. You know, he's just so arrogant, and rightfully so. I mean, he's only lost one match so far, so you know, we just have to see how this works out for him. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Alejandro Vendetta running around with the new J's on. I think he thought the ref had stepped on his new J's that he got from this weekend. And right now you see Goodson going against King Mufa, and this is a long-awaited match after King Mufa and his punk ass partner Prince Keaton tried to pin the running down of Cash Money on Goodson, which is preposterous because everybody knows that Goodson loves Cash Money, even though they've had their differences, and Cash Money dropped his ass a few weeks ago. You know, like a sack of potatoes or a bad habit, whatever you want to call it. He got his ass dropped, and but you know, it's not gonna be a bad thing. I mean, I could definitely see them getting back together, and hopefully they'll be tag team partners once again. But I don't know. I'm scared.
So I guess these two fought all the way to the back, and now they're back out here. So from the Inferno match through in backstage during a match, and now back out here. And a choke slam through the table from Night Vamp onto Azrael. And you have to know that Azrael will not be finished with Night Vamp in the least bit, as he will be coming after him this Wednesday on Reckless, if you viewers want. It depends on you.
All right, CC, somehow I did a storyline and I made them come out together. Yeah.
How the hell you do that? Oh, you did a storyline. You can't do a match, though.
Yes, I did a match, motherfucker.
And Kratos, how the hell you pull that shit off?
I don't know. I'm scared, but I'll show you how I did it when we get out of here.
He said I'm scared.
Well, I fixed it in Universe, and then I put them on the, because I got it's me, Bree, and that come out together. So, I don't know, me, Bree, and D. They all came out together. It's kind of hot. Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, I'll show you that shit later on. But I don't know how the fuck I did it, but I did it. And I'm scared now. It's not supposed to be happening.
Now making his way to the ring, to a stadium full of booze. King Mufa.
Which is what he should be getting with his bitch ass. Fuck you, Mufa! Fuck you! You know what, Noel? I was feeling good about you today, and I was like, you know, Noel is a pretty cool dude. And then I saw that damn match where you fucked us over, and I'm pissed at you right now. So I'll be pissed at you for the next 5 seconds. How you know that? Alright, Noel, I'm not pissed at you. But you gotta set up a whole lot of shit though, CC. Like you gotta go in, you gotta like go into universe mode.
Oh yeah, okay. Like if you're so wait, you went to the universe mode and out of universe mode to create then you create a story.
Yeah, like that. Yeah. But you have to go in universe mode and create a team and then make the team entrance out of universe, and then they'll do it together. And then you got to turn it off for them to come to the ring by themselves. Cause I got all three of us coming to the ring like both of us hold our arms out and Bridget walk us to the ring together. Then I got Bridget standing at ringside. And fuck Goodson. I mean, we got Goodson coming to the ring, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah.
Normally comes out here and tries to get the crowd pumped, but you see him just all business. Wait 2-3 weeks to get his hands on King Moose for what he did to him, jumping him.
And understandably so, because he really tried to take advantage of him, and you don't want that. How the hell do you damn? Okay, it goes away by itself after a while when it says hit the button to join or whatever. And like I said, man, it really is like just like Goodson being just like you taking care of Prince Keaton, who undoubtedly ran you down the other day, even though they try to tell you that it's Goodson. Even though you did get that part taken care of, you've done that. Everything looks good. But and you were able to run that momentum and that momentum to the championship or to win that match. I'm saying championship because I'm saying the United States Heavyweight Championship here. But you were able to ride that momentum to the top. So hopefully Goodson will be able to do some of the same here and take that adrenaline and the festivity that they had from getting run down. I mean, from getting framed by Money, Power, and Respect, or whatever the hell they're called right now. And maybe he can ride that same adrenaline and kick the shit out of Mufa. Also, I would like to add, Mufasa Fernando is in the chat, and he is one of my favorite people, but his fucking character in this game is a heel. So fuck King Mufa. But I love you, Mufasa Fernando. You're one of my favorite people and one of my best mods.
Fuck
King Mufa. And this match is what match is this? This is near the end.
We are near the end. We are making still good time. I have a date for 6:30, but we have 3 matches left, counting this one, ladies and gentlemen. This is excuse me. We have 3 matches after this. We have Playmaker versus Snowblade, and then the 2 world title matches.
Right.
The King Mufa with a nice gut-wrench suplex.
Right now you see King Mufa with a nice gut-wrench suplex. It's funny. It's always funny. Like, you guys don't realize how hard it is to commentate this match, especially when the amount of time that I'm behind, it kind of fluctuates. Because sometimes I'll be here and everything will be cool, and then sometimes I'll go like 6 seconds behind, and then it'll speed up on my screen, and I'll be like a half a second behind. So it really depends. It really depends on what happens there. But no, these aren't the viewers playing. What it is it's an E-Fed. So it's just a show that I run, and Jay commentates on with me. And Jay, I have to give him all the credit in the world for commentating, because he really plays off of what I say, because I'm at live time and he's 7 seconds behind. Exactly. But right now I'm only 2 seconds behind, as you see the elbows and the flip by Goodson, who looks a lot like Cash Money, but hey, it is what it is. Yeah. But like I said, it's not live, and it's definitely not AI, and I cannot see what's going on in real time, so I have to play off of what CC says. But that's where the chemistry comes in, because I talk to CC nearly every day, call him about every day, and we just have to develop that chemistry, and as it becomes better in 2012, which a lot of people say is the last year coming up, but as it becomes better in 2012, man, we're gonna go straight to the top. I'm telling you, and I might even do a little show, Monday Night Meltdown, on Monday night. Just because I want to play with this shit, the storyline a little bit more, but and
once you figure out everything, me and you can just sit on Skype and write the damn show together.
Yeah, I mean, it would be kind of cool for people that want to get, what it was gonna be is there's gonna be a way for people that didn't make it to try to get their characters to make it on to the league almost. So
yeah, because I do have a lot of applicants for Jay to create.
Man, fuck that. I ain't creating shit. They better buy the game or get their buddy to create them and then just upload that bitch. Nah, I'm just kidding. We see what we can do. Yo, this shit is hot though, man, because it's like it's actually in the storyline, right? And Bree is walking around outside like she's our manager. This shit is hot. And we all come out as a trio though. But I'll show you what I did on my stream later and see if you're doing the same thing, and then that way we can test it out and all that shit.
Yeah.
But right now you see, like I said,
Goodson taking a back body drop, and the Universal Championship is on the line. No love lost here. These two hate each other. Nothing but bad blood, which is the WWE pay-per-view I wish they would bring back.
Exactly. And like I said, man,
choke slam from King Mufa.
And like I said, we know all we really want to do is just bring you all the most premium content and the most premium entertainment. And like I said, I mean, I guess you guys would like to see your people. I think what we should do is have a well, we only got one tag team title, so I was gonna say have a tag team title for the #1 contendership. So if you got a guy that you think wants to be a tag team or a swag team, a swag team champ or you know a swag team partner, then we can just check that out. Or you know, let me send me a message on JTV or something, man, or email me at actually I'll get my email address out or something, because you know I might actually do that on Monday, do somewhat of a tag team tournament to see if we can get another viable tag team to WGCW. Of course, WGCW will always remain the dominant source and the major leagues, but I'm just doing something because I get bored easily, and I want
King
you guys
Moose with the Mufa bomb on Goodson. Goodson receiving the Mufa bomb, and
not too many people
Goodson
get up from the Mufa bomb, ladies and gentlemen.
1, 2, and Goodson just able to kick out, get the shoulder up, nonchalant.
And I'm amazed that Goodson is able to kick out, man, because not many people get up from that Mufa bomb.
Absolutely. I mean, it's probably due to that nonchalant cover that King Mufa did so arrogantly, you know, like, I got this in the bag, I don't need to hook the leg or anything.
Exactly.
But for those of you guys who are wondering about, no, you can't make your own belts, although I wish you could. But like, you see, like, WGCW is the E-Fed. You guys submit to me wrestlers, and pretty soon you'll be submitting them to J2. And you just do it on that website via application. And you don't have to have the game to be in WGCW. You don't have to have a console to be in WGCW. We'll go off of everything you put in your application and create you ourselves.
Exactly.
And we create the storylines, we create all the people, we put all your custom music, we create the Titantrons, we create the arenas. We create everything but the titles. Exactly.
And CM Punk is now taking his third Doomsday device on my screen. I mean, on my... Oh my God, this shit is stupid. Yeah, I made our tag-in moves, and every one of them is the Doomsday device. So they can only do... This is stupid. But anyway, like I said, yes, we create everything. Well, actually, CC creates everything, and I just take the credit for it. So... I mean, but yes, CC does create everything. CC creates all the storylines and everything, and it's gonna be fun. Like I said, like we don't want to, cause like how we got killfeedgaming.com, you know, /Wells and all that. Pretty soon.
Backfired Jawbreaker.
Yeah, pretty soon it's gonna be just killfeedgaming.com, and that's it. Well, that's all you're gonna have to type in.
And Mufa kicks out of the good Jawbreaker from Goodson. Goodson kicked out of a Mufa bomb already. And I know we're not really doing much commentating on this match, and we should be, because this match is an epic battle so far. Both men hit finishers, and both of them kicked out.
Hey, fuck that.
The application is on the, when you go to the Killfeed Gaming website, go to the WGCW tab, and it should be down towards the bottom of the page. Right.
And yeah, just do that. And if you actually, since I don't have to go to work Monday, I mean, Monday really would be a good time to try the... Do like a #1 contenders tournament for the tag. We don't really have a tag team division, really. I mean, we got me and Slim D, and then we got the current champions. And
I was trying to make a tag team with Sky Swag and Genesis, and I was also trying to make one with Cash Money and Goodson, but Goodson got a singles title, so that kind of put that on delay.
Exactly.
And I was trying to make one with Keaton and King Mufa. Goodson weaseling his way out of that bear hug and landing a nice DDT and then getting a little arrogant with it.
And you just gotta simply have to love the Goodson.
Mufa bomb. Oh no, he countered it into a damn X Factor.
And that really could be it here. Goodson, I don't know if Goodson's gonna go for the pin.
Get good jawbreaker, his finishing move, and he should go for the pin, but he didn't. What the fuck are you doing?
I don't know. I'm scared. But if I were him, if I were Goodson, I would go for it here. I would have gone for the pin already because he's already inflicted so much damage to the jaw of
crushes him with that back bottom.
Yeah.
I mean, Goodson, I mean, maybe it's just a blind rage. I mean, after everything King Mufa's put him through, he's not even thinking about the title match right now. He's just trying to inflict as much damage on King Mufa as he possibly can.
Exactly. And that could definitely be it.
Kick to the chest. Oh, nice counter clothesline from Goodson. And he should follow up with a pin, but he's not. Again, the third. Get good jawbreaker. A modified stunner. And still does not go for the pin. Stomps him out a few times and then catches a hook to the body.
And the get good jawbreaker, ladies and gentlemen, it definitely is one of the most devastating moves here in WGCW, ladies and gentlemen. And like I said, I mean, you know, it may, who knows what'll happen. It may even become a bootleg ECW or something of what we do. But all E-Feds will be casted here, right here on
Twitch.tv.
Yes, on CC's channel, ladies and gentlemen. /LilBoyCC. All E-Fed related things will be casted here. So
now
just keep it locked.
Finally going for the pin off of that DDT. 1, 2, and 3 puts King Mufa to sleep. And Goodson with another singles victory. And I'm just amazed at how good Goodson's been since WWE 12 came out.
And you simply have to just take your hat off to it, because like I said, Goodson has become. I mean, he started out nearly a herd, and now he's a really good guy. I mean, he's a really good player, a really good fighter. So there we have it.
That is your Universal Champion, ladies and gentlemen, going into 2012 as we get ready for match number 10. Matthew Snowblade taking on Playmaker for the Light Heavyweight Championship. And it's going to be pretty sick. High flying action. These two can fly with the best of them. Hit moves from out of nowhere. The Swanton Bomb versus the that shooting star press. So we'll see.
And like we said, ladies and gentlemen, this shit is way harder than you would think it is to create this shit, because wow.
Jay can tell you, like, I went to sleep this morning at 7 o'clock my time, which is 10 o'clock in the morning for Jay, and I was literally up all night from 12 a.m. last night when I wanted to get off and y'all didn't let me, creating the show for today.
Exactly.
So and 7 hours of my life that I'll never get back went into putting into the show, but it was all worth it as long as I can entertain this many people.
Exactly. Yo, how do you, like, when you get finished with all of the stuff, right? Then how do you get out? You just gotta back out.
What? Huh?
When you get finished adding everything that you want to the show.
Yeah, oh, and not to mention last night when I was in the middle of part 2, the Xbox froze and I had to redo that all over again.
Yeah, that was crazy.
But when I create the show, like, I don't have anything written down. It just all comes to mind. And then, like, I just put it on the show, and I'm like, okay, if this happens, I'll do this. If that happens, I'll do this. And I'll have scenarios for every possibility. Even though you never see a disqualification or a count out, I still have those scenarios just in case.
Right.
So, I mean, it takes a lot of thought process into making a WGCW show. It really takes, most of the time comes in making part 1. Really.
Right. But no. What I'm saying is, how the hell do you actually like once you set it up and you make like I just made like a little deal on Raw, like a little story on Raw. How do I like get out and play it?
Oh, you go back to the creative story menu where it has those three names thing, like Big Show's thing, whatever. Like it has 3 stories in green, and then it has yours. Click yours and then click play.
No, I had no clue.
But the light heavyweight champion Playmaker.
Hell, I forgot how the hell I got that now.
With the most flashiest entrance of all time.
Ladies and gentlemen, Playmaker coming to the ringside. Hey man, you just gotta love Playmaker. He represents his game and everything, man. I don't know. He's a great person, a great asset to the company, and he represents the U to the fullest. Even though I hate the University of Miami because I am a Nebraska fan, but and a University of South Carolina fan. I think they play tomorrow, but even though I hate the University of Miami and everything that they stand for. Yes, Playmaker, fuck you, and everything your university stands for. But if as much as I do hate him, Playmaker's been a good guy. He's been a good contributor. We chop it up on Skype, me, him, and CC a lot, and it's good to run the E-Fed with people that you actually know, like, and respect. And as much as I respect Mufa, I hate that motherfucking King Mufa. But it's like, that's how you know it's a good E-Fed, because we are actually emotionally invested. Like,
it's like a brothership or family, if you will.
Like, I actually like King Roberts as if he's a real person. And then when I lose, I'm pissed. Like, I don't even want to commentate this shit. I want to just throw my damn headset like...
Fuck this, CC. I'm out.
Yeah. But hey, we're professionals here, and we gotta, we're professionals, so we gotta keep going. And I really did not know how long it takes to load this shit to CC.
Oh yeah, it does take a minute. So like,
yeah.
You got a taste now since you got the game of what I be going through every week.
Yeah, but it did work. I did it, and I put us all together, and I made that match, and we all come out together.
Damn, Playmaker came right out the bat. Side headlock, pushed him away, and kicked him right in the chops with a sweet chin music.
Sweet chin music in this motherfucker.
Sugar to the mouth.
Yes, and y'all give me a second. I gotta go check on Bridget. I'll be back.
There's a nice arm bar, but Matthew Snowblade able to roll out of that rather easily. Playmaker going to the submission game a little bit, but finds himself taking a Widowmaker slam. Shades of Sean O'Hare. Jay is on BRB, but yes, jump. I know that already. I know that. What? And good kick to the chest. Now the sweet shin music. Shin kicks to the face. Shot outside headlock. Look at this series of strikes from Playmaker. Now Snowblade countering out of that back elbows. Finds himself back in the side headlock. Kick to the midsection, the back of the leg, and then the back of the head. Three-piece combination again. And Snowblade cutting off the momentum once again with a... Oh, the controller died. I forgot to flick the joystick. Sorry about that. Alright, that's how you know it's not ever played, though, because the controller has to be idle for 15 minutes in order for it to go to sleep like that. So, again, that's how you know there's no bias. Normally I flip the joystick after every so many moves, but I was eating pizza. What? Yeah, everybody on WGCW for the most part wears pants, but there are some people that wear like rock-like tights and other stuff like that. Snowblade going to work on the arm and hits a nice running neck breaker. What's up, Death Candy? Nice headlock takeover. Playmaker win again. Second time for that cross arm breaker. Now having a discussion with the ref. Taking a kick to the midsection. Right back on top of things. Playmaker on the offensive. Coming full head of steam. And falls flat on his ass as he missed the drop kick or whatever it was he was trying to do. And Snowblade to the opposite corner now. Kick to the midsection. And please do not post any links when I am doing WGCW to other channels. Evil. Thank you. Playmaker hits the enziguri. I find it disrespectful to post links during somebody's show. Why I don't do so. Why WGCW stays drama free. We don't disrespect any other E-feds. Muay Thai needed a face for Playmaker. Now to a front face lock, ducks a clothesline and hits the edge of Matic. Did not turn it into a pinning combination, though. Had the opportunity to, but Playmaker just decides to let his opponent get up. Elbow right to the shoulder. Playmaker trying to wear down Snowblade, perhaps to set him up for that, takes a judo toss, trying to set him up for that shooting star press. Playmaker powering out of the surfboard stretch. Snowblade back up to his feet, however, and right back on the offensive with the arm wringer, but that's countered to a side headlock, and another Muay Thai knee to the face. Another nice counter to the side headlock. And enziguri to the temple. Shades of a Owen Hart from way back in the day. And Playmaker was looking for something there. Countered. Running neck breaker by Matthew Snowblade. And Snowblade. Oh, with the alley-oop. Up and over. Face first goes Playmaker. And now, two knees to the face. Has him up. Can he connect it? He does. The frostbite, ladies and gentlemen. The frostbite, his finishing move, but he did not go for the pinfall after it. I don't know why. The link for WGCW is the Kill Feed game as Snowblade takes a hot shot. And a shooting star press from the top to the outside by Playmaker. I told you guys that these guys were going to fly. These cruiserweights are all over the place. And look at this. Picking up the steel steps right there. Snowblade cutting off the springboard maneuver and bringing him in the hard way. Jay is on BRB right now as he is checking on Bridget. Nice headlock takedown. Snowblade with a two-piece combination and getting cut off on the third. Nice counter arm wringer. The side headlock. Nice scoop slam from Matthew Snowblade. And Snowblade can take control of this match here if he can pull off a high impact move. Takes two kicks to the body. Able to roll out of the way of that seated drop kick. And now look at this full Nelson locked in. Will Playmaker submit to the full Nelson? Oh, Playmaker able to break out. I thought he was submitting. I thought he was really going to submit right there. Playmaker coming out of the corner with an arm wringer and a kick to the body. But getting caught again with another running neck breaker. And now if I'm Snowblade, after this elevation elbow drop is connected, I would go for the pin, but he doesn't. Instead, he drives the fist into the ear of Playmaker. There's the go behind calf kick counter. Kick to the midsection. DDT! Playmaker with a desperation DDT as he knows that his light heavyweight championship is at risk. And another DDT busting open Matthew Snowblade. Up top, 5-star frog splash, but nobody home as Matthew Snowblade was able to roll out of the way. Now out on the apron, springboard elbow drop lands on nothing. There's a go behind waistlock, and look at this. Wrap around head scissor takedown and a standing shooting star press from out of nowhere. Playmaker can hit that move, that shooting star press. Snowblade back up to his feet. Front face lock to European uppercut. And these two cruiserweights are going at it. Irish whip reverse into the ropes goes Snowblade. Comes out with a clothesline, but it's countered into an edge-o-matic pin attempt, but too close to the ropes. There's another enziguri to the back of the head, but just a glancing shot. Kick to the midsection now. Snowblade off the ropes and a drop kick to the temple of Matthew Snowblade. And two knees to the face again. Has him up and down. The second frostbite. The second frostbite. And he's going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. And we got a new light heavyweight champion, ladies and gentlemen. Matthew Snowblade is the new light heavyweight champion. And he can't believe it. Busted, bloodied, and battered, beaten, bruised, all that bad shit. But he's walking out of here and walking into the new year as the light heavyweight champion. Matthew Snowblade, ladies and gentlemen. What an epic battle between these two light heavyweights. We've seen them fly around, springboard maneuvers, shooting star presses from the turnbuckle to the outside, standing shooting star presses on the inside. These guys did it all, and they impressed everybody. But now it is time, ladies and gentlemen, for the first ever WGCW Shocker Championship match. The first ever WGCW Shocker Championship match in over a year and a half. Shocker had closed down and retired that show, and now that the show is back, we got to have our world champion, and it is down between these two who are going to fight for the title. Neither one of them have it. Armageddon taking on Ryan the Scorpion Mannion. The sleeper hold from Doom, the rape choke, versus the Stone Cold Stunner. We will see how this is a battle between David and Goliath right here. Ryan Mannion only like 6'2", 245, and he's taking on Armageddon, who's 7'2", 400 pounds of absolute man beast. As we await for Jay to return, I will continue to commentate this right now by myself like Joey Styles, because that's what I do. Yes, Chinny, this is live. Jay Easy is on Be Right Back right now. We are live. Welcome to WGCW, everybody. Those of you who are new to the channel, please be sure to follow and favorite so you can find your way back. Now the winner of this match will get to choose which title they want. As you will notice, Armageddon's coming out here with the WCW style heavyweight championship, which I think is fucking amazing. And Ryan the Scorpion Mannion came out with the WWF Attitude Era championship, which I also think is fucking amazing. Look at this, Armageddon coming down here. All business.
When you listen to
Match 11 out of 12, ladies and gentlemen. We are down to the last two matches. The first of our two main events, and the WGCW Shocker Championship is on the line. Jay
Back in this motherfucker, I'm sorry.
Makes his return, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, and waka flocka, flame. Waka flocka, flame. Waka flocka, flame. Oh, yeah. Like we said, obviously, the winner of this one will be on Shocker. And who won the last match? Because I completely missed that shit.
The last match, Playmaker finally suffered a loss to Matthew Snowblade, hitting him with the frostbite for the second time in the match. And we saw Playmaker do a shooting star press from the top rope to the outside, a standing shooting star press on the inside, but it wasn't enough to keep down Snowblade as he took 2 frostbites. And we have a new light heavyweight champion going into the year 2012.
And you gotta love it, ladies and gentlemen. This is what it's all about. It's like titles can change hands at any time. You know, people. I mean, anything can happen at any time. It's never scripted. It's never scripted. Never run back. It's always live. Always 100% authentic. And
always new.
Exactly.
No reruns of WGCW. Although I might start doing replays of stream. And look at that. Armageddon went for that huge choke slam right off the bat. Went countered by Ryan Mannion. And
Ryan Mannion just coming right in and going toe to toe with Armageddon, man. I mean, I don't get it. I mean, he's not even afraid of a man of that size and that stature and that girth.
You see that bear hug with Mannion able to DDT his way out of it. And so many of the bigger guys love to use that bear hug and work on that back and the rib area. And now here's a huge sidewalk slam. I thought he was going to hit him with a pendulum backbreaker, but a sidewalk slam. And Armageddon right now is taking it to Ryan Mannion with this gut wrench suplex. I mean, this is a David and Goliath matchup here, Jay. Like, do you think Ryan Mannion will be able to use his trusty slingshot and pull a stunner out in this one and find a victory?
I mean, he may be able to, man. I mean, CC, I just don't know, just because of the fact that I've seen Armageddon in action, and I've seen Ryan Mannion in action, and I know they're both accomplished wrestlers. But at the same time, I just don't know. I don't know how you overcome. Not if you can, but if it's possible, I don't know how you overcome the the likes of a 7'2", 450-pound giant. I just don't know how you do it. I mean, and you saw, we've seen historically, Nemesis have been this tall. You've had Giant Gonzalez, who tormented the Undertaker until the Undertaker put his end of his career. You had Yokozuna, who tormented Bret the Hitman Hart during his reign, even though he was closer to 500 pounds and like 6'2" or something like that. But
it's still a massive giant in wrestling.
Yes, I mean, you saw Tugboat and
Earthquake.
Earthquake, yeah. Well, Tugboat and fucking they were Tugboat and whoever, but then they were Typhoon and Earthquake when they changed over.
Big John Tenta.
Exactly. I mean, and then when you look back at those guys, it's like when you look back at Typhoon and Earthquake, the natural disasters, they weren't even that big for what big is now.
Yeah, I mean, you look at Vader, who's like maybe 6'6", but 400 plus pounds and absolute, just crazy strong. You know, and he's considered one of the giants of wrestling. And you look at, Kevin Nash, who has no knees, but is still, a giant of wrestling. Sid Vicious.
Exactly. And a lot of times people used to be like, and a lot of people thought that it was always funny to see Typhoon and Earthquake taking on the Legion of Doom and all of that. And everybody loved Typhoon and Earthquake. The funniest part was that they started out as Herbs. Because I definitely remember when Earthquake was just Tugboat.
Yeah.
And he was just the ordinary Herb. But hey, it is what it is.
Look at this, a sleeper hold being applied by Mannion, but Armageddon able to counter with a jawbreaker and break free of the submission hold. And Ryan Mannion went to the page of Armageddon's book right there with that sleeper hold. But pays for it as he takes a knee to the ass.
Yes, that's what you get. And like I said, we remember some of the great the great tag teams when you had Money Incorporated and I mean, it was just so many great tag teams back in the day, ladies and gentlemen. Speaking of Typhoon and Earthquake, I'm sorry, I had to just allude to that again. Money Incorporated with the $1 Million Man and R Seister.
IRS.
IRS, yes. And you know, it is what it is, but it was great. Money Incorporated. You just had to love it, man. I mean,
when wrestling was good.
Oh my God! I mean, I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it. When you had Typhoon and Earthquake versus those guys, and I remember when I got so pissed because Typhoon and Earthquake were fighting. They were going against Money Inc. And the only way Money Inc. could beat them was they just kept putting the sleeper hold on them, and you know, the Typhoon and Earthquake would just fall into the corner, and of course smash them up against the turnbuckle. But hey,
counters out of the arm ring and kick up like The Rock did when he clearly outshined John Cena at Survivor Series.
Exactly. And saying all that to say this, that if Typhoon and Earthquake can be beaten, then these guys can be beaten. And yes, Harlem Heat was back then.
And oh yeah, Harlem Heat was that shit.
Yes, Harlem Heat was that shit.
But we already have the pay-per-view names. We like WGCW's been going on for like 6-7 years now, so all the pay-per-views are kind of intact.
Yeah.
It's just this third year on JTV.
Exactly.
Twitch, whatever you want to call it. But I do appreciate the suggestion.
Exactly. We do. As always, we do. We do appreciate any suggestion that anybody has, but you know, just don't take it to heart.
400-pound high-angle suplex, Jay. Oh, wait a minute.
Look at how slowly he had to pick him up.
He's setting him up for the stunner. Kick to the gut, dropped him on his chair. Armageddon has been stunned.
And Armageddon is
up.
For the first time in a while, but he's directly back to his feet. And like I said, like, I don't know how you attack somebody like this, because Ryan Mannion clearly hit him with with everything he had, and he's actually in control of this match still. But at the same time, Armageddon is, I mean, I don't know how you keep a guy like this down.
Absolutely, and that's not technically a fail, because if you remember the first Hell in a Cell match ever between Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker, Shawn Michaels gave him a mean Sweet Chin Music that he directly sat up from.
Exactly.
And here's a pin, one, and just a kick out of one. Armageddon still too powerful for the smaller Ryan Mannion to keep down.
And it's just insane that your boy Ryan Mannion is able to stand here toe to toe with him and not be afraid. Because I mean, I'm going to be honest with you, I'd be terrified.
Absolutely, absolutely. I would have tried to cheat some kind of way, like Eddie Guerrero used to do. I'd get out the ring and hit the chair against the turnbuckle and throw it at him so he'd catch it, and I'd lay down and fall the fuck out.
And you're absolutely right, Awesome King. They never pin when they hit their finisher. And I don't know if there's something with the AI we could turn up or what. But
because
I mean,
the AI is determining, like, okay, I hit him with my finisher, but that's not enough to pin him, so I have to pick him up. Right. And then it ends up costing people a lot of matches.
Yeah, and I can completely understand that's why it happens. Because I mean, that's really, I mean, it's not because the AI is low, it's because the AI is so high that they don't try to pin him, because he knows that I'm not inflicting enough pain on this young man to take him out. But I wish that there was some way we could tell them, we could make them do their finisher before they would
Ryan Mannion with another stunner off of that Stone Cold elbow, and now a Stone Cold stunner, and he's gonna drag Armageddon's 400-pound. Look at him just struggling to drag him out, but he goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3, and he got him.
And oh my God!
The Scorpion Mannion
has taken his first loss, ladies and gentlemen. I am dumbfounded.
Ryan the Scorpion Mannion is the new WGCW and the second-time Shocker champion.
And you clutch that belt and hold it high above your head, young man, because you well earned it. You did not beat any slouch to get this belt back.
Wow.
And I think the key to winning in WGCW is having on the draws. Just because of the fact that everybody that wears draws has won tonight, and everybody that wears the real tights, the manly tights, has taken a fucking L. So hey, there you go.
Except for Cash Money.
No, yeah.
But then again, he wrestled somebody else.
But then Goodson won too, didn't he?
Yeah. But they were both in tights.
Both of them had on tights. But Donovan Boyce definitely wears draws. I'm switching my man to draws. That's what I'm doing.
You can see Dr. Blaze backstage preparing for his 2 out of 3 falls match, ladies and gentlemen. And like I said, we are making good time. I wanted this to be over by 6:30, and it's 6:16, and we are going into the final match. You're making excellent time. Yes! I got a date to go to, damn it.
Yes, and I got one with Bridget in there, who's been patiently waiting for the last 3 hours.
And you can't keep girls waiting, because they will.
Yes.
They will remember it for the rest of your life.
Yes, Donovan Boyce is on them fucking roids, but we got something for his ass in 2012.
Have his ass get run over is the last thing he does in 2011.
I mean, it's good. It's all good that it's really cool because Donovan Boyce is winning, and it's like you know how like when Macho Man Randy Savage was a commentator, and he was commentating because he was hurt. And it does really pull emotions out of me that otherwise would not happen when Donovan Boyce wins. I hate that motherfucker. I really hate that fucking bitch. Like, I have as much angst for him as you can have for any non-inanimate object. But I mean, it just is what it is, man. I hate that motherfucker, man. I wish he would damn get run over in the back by fucking Cash Money. I wish Alejandro Vendetta would choke slam him to hell or something. I don't know. But hey, and you see making his way to the ring, Dr. Blaze with the WGCW live trench coat on.
Dr. Blaze making his way to the ring, 7'2", 345 pounds of absolute demented evil.
And he does wrestle with that mask on, correct?
Yes.
And it's the only way that we at WGCW would let him wrestle because we know he has cannibalistic tendencies, and sometimes he might take a bite out of it. I don't know why. Much like who was that? Umaga they used to always say had cannibalistic tendencies, or
Kamala, yeah, the Ugandan giant.
Yeah,
another giant of wrestling who was only like 6'1".
Cannibalistic tendencies means he will eat human flesh, so he will bite the fuck out of somebody if he didn't have that mask on.
That's right. Hey, you guys don't know the story of Blaze, and that's why the Paramore theme fits him, because it goes with a lot of. It's a long story.
and much like shades of Dr. Hannibal Lecter, he must be restrained. And that's the only way he's allowed to fight in WGCW is if he agrees to wear that mask, and he gladly did because he just wants to inflict pain on people.
Yeah, Michael Jackson. Why did? Why?
And right here coming out as if he's one of the, almost looks like a young Booker T, because I can see if Booker T was young right now, I bet he would have a mohawk. And then coming to the ring, Cam Raw, much like a young Booker T. And I guess what I should do, I don't know, buddy. We'll figure it out.
Cam Raw, I mean, he couldn't beat Armageddon, who we just saw Ryan Mannion beat. Now, Dr. Blaze is coming off of win beating Cash Money, who Cam Raw has also beaten twice. But I mean, that has to be sitting in the mind of, okay, if I couldn't pin Armageddon and keep him a 7-foot monster down long enough to get one pinfall on him, how am I going to be able to keep Dr. Blaze down in a 2 out of 3 falls match?
Exactly. But if anybody can do it, the WGCW champion Cam Raw can do it, ladies and gentlemen. If anyone can do it, it is he.
We are 3 hours and 20 minutes into the show. Should be about 3:35 by the time it's over. Those of you new to the channel, if you haven't done so already, please be sure to favorite the channel or follow it, whatever the hell they call it on Twitch now. Follow
I don't even know.
Yeah, it used to be favorite, now it's follow. But
and I was gonna say, I'm telling you guys, look, this channel and the network that we are on is definitely something that you want to be a part of this year. I mean, from YouTube all the way down to the WGCW and the streams, the live streams. You definitely want to be a part of this.
I mean, yeah, me and Jay, I mean, we got so many affiliations. I mean, from Twitch TV to YouTube to Machinima to Yelp. I mean, you name it, to Team Obey and the MLG Pro Call of Duty team. So, I mean...
Exactly.
Everything. Look at this right off the bat with a high angle slam. And Cameron coming out with high impact moves. And that's what he's going to have to do. He's going to have to take it straight to this 7-foot monster. And there's a German suplex. Remember, he holds the record for most German suplexes with 19 in one match.
Yes, and hopefully and this is a 3 out of falls match. So, I mean, it honestly could be nothing for him to break that here tonight.
Absolutely. I mean, he's going to have to hit those high impact moves. And I liked how he went to him early, too. Do as much damage as you can early, because later on in the match when it comes up, what the hell is that? He just spewed some shit in his face.
And that was just out of nowhere. I mean, is that early in the match? Normally you see that, Shades of the Great Muda, normally you see that later on in the match, but I mean, for his first or second move, for him to just spew that green mist into his face, I mean, I don't know why. I don't know what's going on here, but Camera seems to be unaffected by it, and he doesn't even have his shades on, so maybe he closed his eyes or he just looked away at that point in time. But 2 bulldogs in a row, Camera is completely unaffected by it. Maybe he spit some crunk juice in Camera's face by mistake.
And look at that released German suplex. Right now, Dr. Blaze is getting worked. I don't even know what to call it right now. Dr. Blaze needs to do something as he goes for a clothesline, but that's countered to an edge-o-matic neck breaker. And for Wista, who was asking, WGCW stands for World Gaming Championship Wrestling. You can be anywhere in the world to be in WGCW. You don't have to have the game to be in it, and it's Championship Wrestling in EFED form. But
exactly. Like I said, Camera is just, I mean, completely taking control of this match. And like we said, ladies and gentlemen, you know, I just don't know. I did install this game in my hard drive.
How many German suplexes has that been so far? Is that 4? It's 4?
That was 4. I thought it was 3.
Oh, this nice back body drop.
And it has now frozen for me for some reason. But I don't know. Let me refresh. But yes, like I said, I mean, oh, that's 3. I thought it was 3.
3, maybe 3.
Yes, it must be 3. It was 3. The last one that I saw was the 3rd one.
These German suplex. I mean, it seems like Cameron's trying to go for that German suplex record here, and he might need to break that record if he's going to plan to keep this 7-foot monster down.
And that's what I was alluding to a little bit earlier, CC. I was like, hey, I mean, he may hold the record, but he may need to break it, because I mean, that is his move. That's one of his patented moves and one of his most effective moves. And I just think that in order to beat someone the size and the stature of a Dr. Blaze, that's what you're gonna have to do. You're gonna have to work on his head, and that's what that German suplex works on.
And look at this, out of desperation with the springboard cross body block, just a glancing shot, but able to take down Dr. Blaze for just a brief moment. This is the last match right here. This is the main event, ladies and gentlemen. It all comes down to this: the WGCW Reckless World Champion. The winner of this match submits their spot on Reckless and is immune to the draft effects.
Exactly. So if you just want a title, then hey, you don't even have to worry about it. You know where you're going.
Absolutely. Kick to the midsection. Oh, wait a minute. He's setting him up. Pedigree. Go for the pin, damn it. He hooks the leg. 1. Oh my God in heaven. Just a 1 count, and Blaze is back up to his feet.
And you just kind of have to wonder what's going on there.
It's not a no-sell, it's no damage. You see Dr. Blaze with that Cobra clutch and just throwing him around after that backbreaker. I mean, he's literally still fresh after getting slammed around and thrown around and pedigreed. Dr. Blaze likes this kind of pain.
I mean, he's almost like Cactus Jack. He's almost like Cactus Jack mixed with a little bit of Undertaker. He just
springboard drop kick to the chest. And go what you were saying. He's like Cactus Jack and the Undertaker.
Like a Cactus Jack with a little bit of mixed with a little bit of the Undertaker. I mean, he's tall like the Undertaker, and he gets up like the Undertaker, but he seems to like pain and have cannibalistic tendencies much like Cactus Jack, and like to inflict pain.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he has no remorse for anybody. I mean, his attacks on Hadamari, Brett's character, Amelia Earhart, putting her out of WGCW. Just, what the hell is this freak shit? Oh, he stomped on his face from the tree of woe position, and I can't recall ever seeing that in WGCW.
I can't recall ever seeing that either.
Camera pulling out all the stops.
And Camera knows. I mean, it's evident that Camera knows that he has to. I mean, I just don't know. I think he just knows what he's gonna have to do here. He just knows that he's gonna have to keep that onslaught going. That was a beautiful sidewalk slam shades from Ron Simmons.
I believe that is at the fourth. What the hell? He hit him with that release German suplex, and Blaze got up and slings him around like a rag doll. Blaze does not feel pain.
Like I said, he's much like I mean, it's just like Cactus Jack meets some of the Undertaker, ladies and gentlemen. That's probably going to be the best comparison that we can come up with.
Just nice because of the fact that suplex. And now Camera stomping out the limbs, the arms and the legs of Dr. Blaze, and one to the face for good measure. Now going for a pin. 1, 2, and kick out at the count of 2. Blaze not going to stay down. And a huge back body drop almost over the top rope. Please believe if this would have been WWF Attitude, it would have been over the top rope.
And you know this.
Now Dr. Blaze off the apron with an axe handle smash, and Dr. Blaze doesn't fly. And look at this. Camera said, fuck it, I'm going to pedigree his ass on the outside. And he connects with it. Picks his opponent up. And Blaze throws him up the ramp. And now it's the count of 5. And a count of 6. And Camera better get in the ring. What are you standing there stuck on, stupid? A count of 6. Almost counted him. Got counted out.
I don't know what Camera is really thinking here. I mean, he almost gave away one of those falls there.
Absolutely. I mean, maybe he was just thinking, like, what the hell do I have to do to him? I pedigreed him twice. I stomped out every limb on his body, and he still is kicking out before the count of, 2 almost. Exactly. Oh, spine buster out of nowhere into a pinning combination. 1, 2, 3, and that's the first fall, ladies and gentlemen. Camera picking up the first fall.
And I have to tell you that is one of the weaker spine busters I've ever seen in my life, but hey, it did the job there.
Oh, wait a minute, kick to the midsection out of the corner. Where the hell did that come from? Pedigree! He pedigrees it for, oh my God in heaven.
And this might be it, ladies and gentlemen. If he pins him after this, it could be over with.
Well, Dr. Blaze got up in a blaze of fear, but takes an edge-o-matic neck break and a pin attempt. 1, 2, 3.
And Dr. Blaze.
Oh, wait a minute. He didn't pin him off of the first one. Off of that spine buster, he didn't get the pin. I thought he did.
I thought he did as well.
What the hell?
It is 1-1. I clearly saw him counted out to 3-2, CC. I really thought that was the end of the match.
We had some Nick Patrick shit going on. What the fuck is this?
I know he pinned him but didn't give him the didn't give him the victory, I suppose.
What the hell was that? I thought Camera had him dead to rights with that spinebuster pinning combination, that spinebuster powerbomb.
And I thought he did as well.
This match is extremely controversial now. And a huge, like a bookend almost, like a sit-out rock bottom.
Exactly.
And there's that one-arm spine buster. Camera trying to pull out all the stops here.
One-arm spine buster sleigh. Hey. Oh yes, yes. And Camera just know. And right now, Camera, I mean, you have to assume that Camera knows that he has to take Dr. Blaze. He nearly has to take Dr. Blaze down back from zero right now. So
Dr. Blaze, after that boot to the face in the corner, lands that Hogan-like leg drop. And the body of Camera is wounded, as you can see. He is hurt. Camera sending Blaze into the corner. Huge right hand to the face. Oh, wait a minute! Dr. Blaze countered the second right hand and has him locked into the Anaconda Vice. And Camera quickly kneeing his way out of that situation. And there's German suplex number 5.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on a second.
Not Armageddon, excuse me, Dr. Blaze on the outside of the ring here, trying to recuperate a little bit. Oh, but he gets his head taken off via vicious clothesline. And look at this again, countering the right hand, locks him into the Anaconda Vice. Will Camera submit? And no, he knees him in the back of the head again, kneeing his way out of that submission. And now Camera with that one-arm spine buster. Now Camera going to the top rope. This is something Camera doesn't do often. Huge moonsault from the top. Dragging Dr. Blaze out to the middle of the ring. Going for the pin here. Can he get him? 1, 2, 3. And that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. Camera with the high moonsault takes out Dr. Blaze. Coming off of that devastating loss to Armageddon, somehow was able to pull it off and retain the WGCW Championship for Reckless. And now Camera's going to be not only the WGCW champion coming into WWE 12 when the game came out in November, but now he's going into 2012, the WGCW Reckless World Champion.
Exactly. And so you have to you really have to ask yourself, you really got to ask yourself, is Camera that dude or what?
I mean, absolutely phenomenal. I thought he had him with the spine buster. That was controversial, but he still got 2 falls to none anyways. And that's going to do it for WGCW Holiday Horror, ladies and gentlemen. Thank everybody for watching. Once again, I will play the match card video for you guys. So you guys can see the matches that happened and took place. And then after that, I will cut stream and I will catch you guys later on in the new year, as I'll be streaming late night tonight. So I will catch you guys later. Thank you for watching. Make sure you follow the channel. Also, wait a minute, before we leave, I do need you guys to do something for me that is of extreme importance, because like Jay told you guys, WGCW is very close. You know, we got that brothership, that family, like that family status, you know. So make sure that you follow the channel and check out my boy Ray, because he streams and he gets no viewers like he should. He gets viewers, but not like he should. He doesn't get any love. So to share that New Year love, make sure you check him out after the video. But until next time, Jay, hit him with that outro.
Hey man, you know, we want to thank everybody for coming by and check out Obey Ray, man. He's a good dude. He plays Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 3. He's an exceptional player, man. I mean, he wouldn't be on the Obey HQ, you know, deal if he wasn't. And you know, he really deserves more viewers than he gets.
Absolutely.
And you know, so go by there and check him out. Is that Obey Ray?
That is Obey Ray. That is the team manager for the MLG team. The whole team. He does the hotels. He does their plane. He does all that shit.
Now is he Frozen Nate, I guess? Or?
Yeah, Frozen Nate. Yeah, he
Yeah. Oh, and he's black. Yes, he's black. Damn it. Yeah.
He's not black, but he's close enough.
That's Labiezo. Okay.
He's like Demar. He's close enough.
Okay. Well, go check out Frozen Nate, ladies and gentlemen.
Not like being black matters. We're just saying. What?
No.
But Bezo's black, so there you go. You get the best of both worlds.
Yes, go check. But go check out Frozen Dave, man. He's an exceptional player, and I think he's playing on the team with Bezo right now.
Yeah,
so, check those.
Tell him J-Eazy and CC Simtech sent you.
And even though nobody's watching my damn stream right now, which is a damn shame, I don't know why. That was because I'm playing Saints Row. We changed the damn game in this bitch. Oh, because all my people over here. Fuck you, CC.
Yeah,
but anyway.
But you over here, so it's all good.
Yeah. But anyway, so yeah, go check that out, man, and hopefully you guys will. Oh, I didn't even know I had the whole Modern Warfare 3 campaign playing right now. Go check those guys out, man, and it's only 4 hours, so you know whatever. But go check those guys out. Go check out Obey Raid, which is Frozen Nade, and you can click the. If you're on Twitch TV right now, you can do that by going over there and just click the. It's up there at the top right now. You see where it says Obey HQ. Click on that. Go over and check those guys out, and just let them know you appreciate them and you really enjoy their content. And Bezo has enough viewers right now, so
yeah, check out Ray. Bezo always gets viewers because he's the coach of the team. People don't really notice what the managers of the team do, and Ray does a lot. So make sure you go check it out. What's up, Vinny? But hit him with that outro, Jay, and I'll play this video, and you guys can check out the match card and the archives once they're posted up. Right,
and pretty much like I said, man, we out of here. We're glad you all came by, and we hope you enjoyed it. So till next time, it's your boy J-Eazy, aka Fresh from the Barbershop, BKA the People's Champ, and your boy CC Simtex. Holla!